all sorts of emotions. Les, sis. For those that know me, they know I love picking up a pen, picking up a pencil wherever I am, ripping off your shirt in a Euro final. I don't think you need many words to accompany this photo. Hi, I'm Lotte Wubben Moy and this is my Instagram story. So this was my debut. My first international goal scored against the Netherlands and my first game for England also against the Netherlands. For those that don't know, I'm half Dutch. Being able to play in such sort of landmark moments against the Dutch is all the more special. My whole Dutch family were in attendance, Oma and Opa as we call them in the Netherlands. They were there too. Yeah, this photo's pretty special. This was a special day. It took us about half an hour to find out that we'd qualified for the next round of the Euros. We'd won this game 2-0. I think I scored my first international goal for England, but I guess the more important fact was that we'd then qualified for the next round of the Euros. Having contributed to that, I think you can see by my face I was pretty buzzing. All sorts of emotions. You got Georgia, Les, Chloe of course. The fact that we all were able to build these relationships camp on camp, knowing that your mate was going to be selected and hopefully you were too, that fed a lot into our relationships and our friendships that were built and still are sustained today. We've got a group chat called Good Peeps where 11 girls who'd all been through the youth age groups and majority of which are all playing professionally now are all part of, and yeah, it all pretty much started in the youth age groups. A lot of talent, but more so a lot of good people too. Les, sis. I'd read all those words, but I think I could probably recite them for you right now because of how deep our relationship runs, having gone through so many highs and lows together. We went to university together, in the dorms together, then went on to sharing a house together. Being competitors, fierce competitors, her at Chelsea and myself at Arsenal in the youth age groups, our relationship sort of started pretty early. And I think goes beyond what you would call conventional friendship because we sort of became sisters, and mostly it's one of sisterhood and love and happiness and hoping that the good times also last as well. So this is a photograph of me playing in my England debut, senior England debut, and it also so happened to be the day that Jill Scott hit her 150th appearance, massive milestone, but also Tooney getting her first senior start as well, a day that I think quite a few people will remember for those reasons really. And when it comes to making your debut for your country, you dream of it, you speak about it, or maybe don't speak about it, probably just to yourself, because of how surreal these moments are and how few and far between when you think about how many young girls play football in this country, let alone play for England. So I myself feel very honoured to have made my debut and that be the start of many more appearances for England to come, I hope. For those that know me, they know I love picking up a pen, picking up a pencil wherever I am. The Tate Modern being probably one of the root causes of that. Mum and Dad took us there when we were very young, pretty clever, creating a kind of whiteboard, chalkboard out of the floor and inviting everyone who came to just doodle and do it in a way that kind of takes the pressure off of drawing or like writing, making your mark, because every evening it was scrubbed clean and then reset for the next lot of guests. So it's a pretty cool concept and I remember loving it at the time. It's a good memory, that. How very iconic, Chloe Kelly, ripping off your shirt in a Euro final. I don't think you need many words to accompany this photo. The layers of it, obviously Chloe at the front and then the rest of the team celebrating behind, trying to catch up with her, seeing the fans in the back. I think it was probably 90,000 that we managed to fill Wembley with when we were crowned European champions. So that is a very special photo. I'll never forget that day. I don't think I need a photo to jog my memory about that. So my mum will say this photo is me being a fraud, picking up the secateurs, because I am awful at gardening. Since moving into our new place, this is probably the only photo of me, or actually probably the only time I picked up the secateurs. I picked a fun outfit to do it. This is a happy photo. I love this kit. Yeah, shows how happy I am, I guess. Seeing my smile, but also everyone else's smiles. I think that's enough to put a smile on your face whenever you look at a photo like that. From Australia to back home in London, England. The team that went to the World Cup in the summer was a very together team. I think the way we bonded, the things we went through, and ultimately, yes, we didn't achieve what we wanted to achieve, which was winning a World Cup, but you can be proud of yourselves when you do it in a way that is a credit to who you are as a team, but also a credit to your country. And I'd like to think that we all did England proud in the summer. It speaks volumes when you're doing it with a smile on your face and ultimately greeted back in the country with arms wide open for us, knowing we'd done a pretty good job. My first Lionesses goal, that was pretty special. For those of you that have seen the video of me meeting the young deaf girl Izzy and her introducing herself to us, but more so than that, winning our hearts over and sharing how happy she would be if she could score a goal, and showing her celebration, and ultimately asking us if we could do that celebration when we score. It took me long enough to score an England goal, but I knew that when I did, I had to recreate that move that she so boldly and wonderfully showed us that day when we met her. So on my first England goal, I had to hit the Izzy. That was my Insta story. Pictures speak 1,000 words.
Let's ignore that clue, that is so hard. Nice. Detective Mead.
If you squint sometimes it makes it. Yeah, did you used to have a Fiat?
Oh my goodness.
50 Cent, you said you've heard a rap it before.
Dun dun dun.